Failure is something that every single one of us deal with, and failure is something that can be so hard for our minds to wrap around and get past. But the thing you guys have to realize that in order to succeed, in order to make it to the top, you have to be comfortable with failing over and over and over and over again. To get something that you guys have never had before, you have to do something that you've never done. You have to fail, guys. When have you ever tried to do something in life? When have you ever done something new in life and just not failed at it, right? It's very rare, and if you guys are going to be honest, and if we're all going to be honest about stuff, we have all failed over and over and over. The thing that separates the winners and the people at the top, apart from, you know, the normal people, the people at the bottom, is the fact that the winners, the people at the top, were not afraid to fail. They were not afraid to, you know, be laughed at. They weren't afraid to be these people with questions and, you know, to just fail and fail and fail. If we want to push ourselves up there and be like them, we have to get comfortable with this feeling, right? So what do we do when we're working out in the gym, guys? What are we doing? What is the point of working out in the gym? You push yourself to failure, because you know what happens after you push yourself to failure? You start to develop this muscle. You start to develop this from it inside of you that can, you know, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but it helps you improve. It helps you put more weight on. It helps you get better, right? So why don't we do the same thing when we're looking at CS, right? We're looking at gaming. Some of you guys might be from other games, right? Why can't we push ourselves and play teams that we've never played before? Why can't we scrim against teams that are higher level than us? Why can't we play in these tournaments knowing that we might lose? We might. But guess what, guys? We also might learn so much from our matches. We also might pull a win off. We might, right? There's so many of these mights that, guys, there's no downside, right? If you can all go into a match, if you guys can all go into a tournament with this mindset of we might fail, we might win, well, guess what? The only thing that's going to happen when you accept this failure and you accept that it's just part of the journey is you are going to improve. You are going to succeed. There's no mights about it. There's no buts about it. You will improve. You will succeed. If you're at the gym every single day of your life, you are going to improve. Trust me. There's not a person on this planet that won't come out a better person if they go to the gym and work hard every day. If we take the same mentality and same mindset in CS and we work every day to becoming better individually, as a teammate, as a person, as a human, then we will become a better player. Work on your positioning, work on your aiming, work on your skill, work on all these things, but do it with an intention to get better. Do it with an intention to fail. If you're comfortable, if you are just so comfortable in everything you do in life, then you've won, you've either made it, or two, the most likely part, you're not trying hard enough. If you're so comfortable with yourself that you don't want to push yourself farther, if you don't want to, you know, put yourself into these uncomfortable situations, then you're not a true competitor. You're never going to make it to the top where, you know, these players, they've pushed themselves past these uncomfortable, hard moments where they may have not been the best in the game. How many pro players do you know that just became a pro? None of them. There's zero out there that started at the top. They all started from the bottom. So what separates them from you and me? The thing that separates them from you and me is that they never gave up. They're still not giving up. They're still fighting. They're still not happy with themselves. They still want to be that number one, and even the number ones in the scene are not happy. They don't want to give that up. They do not want to give up their highest position, and they want to keep going further and further and make sure that they are that person forever. It is a constant battle. It's a constant struggle to see who will put in the most work for the most little rewards, right? It's easy if you're at the bottom. That's the best thing, guys. If you're at the bottom watching this video, it is easy. The easiest progress you will make is at the bottom, where you have to just put in this much work to get past the people. When you get to the top, you have to put in a massive amount of work in order to get this much back, right? So guys, if you're unwilling to even put in this much extra work, then you're never going to even make it to the top, right? You have to be able to outwork everybody at your level, and you have to, if you ever want to beat people higher than you, if you ever want to beat teams that are better than you, you have to work harder and harder and harder, and you have to put in more time. You have to have more passion. You have to literally want it. You have to want it more. What are you doing to improve yourself? What nades are you watching? What nades are you learning? What positions are you playing? How are you helping your teammates? If you're not coming into practice, into games with this mentality that you're going to help your other players out and you're going to make new metas, you're gonna do new things, then you're never going to succeed. How are you expecting to beat better teams and better players if you know that they are better individuals than you, and you also have nothing to bring in, nothing to change the game up and shake it up? You're not going to win. If you want to win these matches, you have to do something special. You have to do something different. And if you can't do that, then tough luck. You're never going to make it. So, guys, it's simple, man. It's simple. Put in more work, put in more time, and expect little returns, and you're just breaking the ice on what you're going to do. It is so easy to see failure as a negative thing. It is so easy, right? It is so easy to see it as a negative thing, right? None of us want to fail. But guess what? Failure is the opportunity to grow and learn. That is a demo. When you failed, that is a new demo to watch against a better team. That is a demo to show you all of your mistakes. You lose every game for a reason. You don't lose games by luck. There is so many things you can do to win a game and to lose a game. And when the other team gets 16 rounds, it was not by luck. They might have done something that shouldn't have happened, but 16 rounds is not luck. 16 rounds is they did something better than you. But guys, you can't expect to do this alone. It is so important that you build a brothership and you build this camaraderie with your teammates and your people around you that will help you thrive in this environment of failure, right? I told you guys, you should be playing teams that are going to beat you. You should be playing in tournaments that you're going to lose. And guess what? You cannot do that if you have people around you, people surrounded with you that just can't accept that. Just crumble in that environment and get toxic and horrible in that environment. That's not going to happen. You want to thrive as a team in that environment, then you have to have people with the same mentality and the same grind set to push on even when it gets hard, and to understand that failure is normal. If you're surrounded by people that can understand that, then nobody will stop your progress and you're going to achieve things you've never done before. That is the unique thing about this game, is that if 5 people can be on the same page and be 5 fingers to the hand, then nobody can stop them. So good luck, guys. I hope you guys all start improving and you guys all start understanding that failure has to happen in order to succeed. There is no person that has been successful in life that hasn't seen failure after failure after failure, setback after setback after setback. If we fall backwards after the first barrier, then what are we doing? How are we ever going to improve and succeed? When we get stuck at something, when we have this wall in front of us, we need to push through it. We need to break through that barrier instead of bouncing back and heading home. So thank you guys so much. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. This has been CoJoMo with a motivational speech. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Make sure to comment yellow ring if you guys have watched the end of this video. I'll send you guys a nice little message if you have, and we'll confuse the people in the comments. More videos like this in the future. Show some support, show some love. This is CoJo. Peace out. Thank you guys so much. Bye, bye, bye.